Hi, Hope. Welcome, welcome. So, to all the replay viewers, I am working in my everyday journal, which has been a joke because I was doing so good. And then I just fell off the journal train. Life happened. I got into this whole mess and with some things around my house that had to be done. And then I just got away from doing my own journaling. I did a bunch of collabs and was working on other stuff with other people that my own journal suffered. So I don't know if you guys even remember because it's been so long since I worked in this, but I'm used a Dr. Seuss book and I don't even know what's in here. Like literally have not looked. Hi, how are you? Is your name Ray or yeah, Ray? Welcome. So what I'm planning on doing is now I was really good about during the months. I would take all the things that I wanted to put in my journal. I'd put it in one of these little 3-ring binder thingy majiggies. Okay, hi Ray, welcome. And so so I'm really good about like every month is what went on in that month. And I got April, and some months were way more busier than other months. There's May, and then June, and then I've got like July and August. So I have them all separated. And then I pulled a couple of magazines that I want to like do some things out of. So I get my magazines from the library. You can get them free at my library. Oh my gosh, I need this Graceland one because I just went to Graceland with my sister and my friend. It's a yearly trip. We go do it to see the Christmas when they turn the Christmas lights on. So hey, Sandy, nice to see you. Oh my god. Oh my god, the hiccup. Sorry. Sandy. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I did an unboxing of the purchase that I got from you and then all your sweet lovely mail that you sent me and it's stuck on my phone. I can't get it to upload to my computer. In the meantime, now I bought a new computer and I need to sit and get everything straightened out on it. However, I don't know what is up with Apple. I love Apple products, but they're constantly innovating their technology, which means all your cables don't work. So now I have to go and get something that does like USB C to USB or A to C because now it all runs off of C, all the little things you plug in. And then so I got to get some adapters because my cameras don't run, they run on USB, and the new computers do not have USB. My brother, who's in technology, like cutting edge technology, he was laughing at me this weekend because I'm like, can't you put a stop to this? It's such a pain. And he said that USB C is faster than USB. So I have no idea. But anyway, so they're just sitting on my phone and I need to get, I've got like about 8 videos on there. One is that one. And for some reason, I have no idea. Missy, hey, how are you? Welcome. I don't think you've been to my lives before. I may be wrong, but I love watching you do your journaling. It's so much fun. So anyway, I get a free resource for me for getting my magazines. If I want to cut out of magazines, they are at my library. And they will just clear out all their magazines every now and then. So I kind of stop in there. It's in the middle of town. It's easy to get to for me. And I'll just run in, see if they've got any. So I don't really keep new magazines on hand. Once I'm done, I'll harvest everything out of this. Oh my gosh, that looks like the cat that's been hanging out at my house. But and it also looks like Angela. I don't it's been Angela the traveling crafter, she's got a new kitten hanging out that was caught up in her car. So Anyway, so I am doing totally catching up. I am so far behind because, yeah. Anyway, I had a really crazy year this year, and I'm ready to get this done. I'm ready to get this off of my table. And uh, so this was Rebecca, who she always does journal your story prompts, and I enjoy her prompts. In fact, she's got a December challenge that I'm partaking in right now, which I'm going to do a whole nother live about that one because I want to work and get caught up for my November, December. Oh my goodness. Are you making a procrastination video also? Oh my goodness. If you guys don't follow Sandy, Wilhelmina Junk Journals, APG Jamie, Messy Missy Creates, like you're missing out because they're awesome, awesome channels. So when I'm done here, I will link their channels in the description below. But and anyone else who pops in. Hey Ray, do you have a channel? Do you craft? But anyway, so I have heard December. I decided I'm doing a totally different thing for November, December because I made this, I don't even know how many years ago. And my thought was, hang on a second, I'm going to show you what I'm doing. So part of the issue that I have with using the cinch is that you can, once it's cinched, like I can't move my pages around, and I like to move my pages around. So what I did was I put my pages in, and then I used the cinch. So now I got all my holes, and instead I just use these little binding rings just to hold it all together while I'm working in it. Well, I did so good, and I made this journal. I don't even know how many years ago. And so, and I never used it because I ended up, I think that was the year that like the house flooded or something. And I was staying in a hotel while my house was being fixed. And so I never worked in it, but that's a bonus for this year because now my journal's already done. So when I was pulling out all my Christmas things, I found out that I had a junk journal in here that I did not ever even use. And so this is going to be my November, December one. And I may end up covering over just the Christmas and just leave the joys. I don't know. But this is November, December. It's already done. So I'm super happy about that. Sorry for the glare. So when I have it all finished, then I'm going to go ahead and use the cinchy thingies, and I will cinch this all together. And that is that. So, oh, also, I was supposed to be doing a live with Khadijah tonight, and I put up an announcement that Khadijah and I were going live at 5, and she texted me and said she wasn't feeling good. So prayers for Khadijah. I pray that she feels better. And so we are going to reschedule. We were going to work on like December ephemera, but it works out great because I want to get this done. And then next Monday, we're going to do a live together and just craft. And I will work in that journal and get my November, December caught up. So my sister was here in November, and I really want to journal that. And I don't want to necessarily put it in this one. And I don't have enough stuff to do an actual December thing. I don't do a whole lot in December because, hi, Carla, because it'll snow and I don't go anywhere in the snow. So I don't do a lot of journaling for that reason. That's why I'm doing Rebecca, who did a really cool photography prompt. So if you don't follow her, go check it out. It's free. So, oh, good. You went live for the first time. Yay. Carla is another one who's an amazing art journaler. So go give her a follow also. She's awesome. Your Christmas journals are incredible. And let's see. So anyway, Rebecca Hoot. Yeah. So I've been doing the picture challenge, which I've really enjoyed. And now I've got to really think about what I don't know what I was thinking. Like seriously. Okay. So I thought, oh, I'm going to keep track of like my cleaning. So I stay on top of it. And I do a light clean the whole house. And then I do deep cleaning one room. I do deep clean one room a week. or maybe every 4 days, and where I do the baseboards, and I do the fans, and I do the windows on the inside and stuff. I only do the outside of the windows twice a year, so spring and then fall. Um, but anyway, so yeah, I never did that. So I know that's how I am, Carla. I'm so behind in my own journal. So I decided I've got really need to think. This was my list to do around the house. I did finish my filing system, but now it's back on my plate for next year because I want to get my filing system all in place because I did find a filing system that works for me. And so this I did do this year. um, okay, did not finish my sister's paperwork. That has to be done by mid-January. I did paint the bottom of my house. I did not stain the deck, but I did contact somebody to come and stain the deck for me, and they want a ridiculous amount. So this is going back on my list to do. Okay, so I did clean off the porch and I put the cushions out, but now I cleaned off the porch and I brought the cushions in. So I'm going to say yes, I've done that. I've not stained my swing yet because my plan was to stain the deck and stain the wood swing stuff. And then let's see, I planted bulbs, but those stupid dumb uh critters got them all and got all my seeds. So there was that. I transplanted the peonies, but they did not like where I transplanted them, so they are dead. So that's my journaling being finished. Anyway, so that was my checklist for spring. Ah. And but I'm finding out that I just don't sit down and do that. And I don't know why I didn't why I have not kept up with this. Maybe because I always had a project going on my desk, and I think I need a designated spot for my everyday journal. And I think I need to keep it a little bit smaller. Hi, Stacy. Stacy May Catitudes Crafters. Interesting. Okay, I don't think I have met you yet, but welcome, welcome. So, oh my gosh, you're so funny. Missy said that she hears Carla on there. So anyway, so this is as far as I got. This was the last time my sister was here. We went to Graceland and did that. So that's in there. And so what ended up happening was I did not use this as a like daily journal. I just did like highlights. And so I remember thinking, okay, that works for me. So it's just doing the highlights. And I also like that I can move my pages around and stuff like that. So here's that cat. I call him that darn cat because he is his name is OJ, or I call him DC because he is a little darn cat. He clawed my screens the other day, and he's always getting in trouble. It's not my cat; it's my neighbor's cat, and they don't keep him. They don't keep him in. He just kind of wanders. Okay, what is happening? Not yet. I ran into you in another room, like I remember, and saw you were live. I popped in. Oh, well, thank you for joining me, joining us. So this is from the old Sturbridge Village where I used to go as a kid. And then this was about the bunny. I caught the bunny chewing my tomatoes. So I more did, instead of, what worked for me was like keeping track of moments instead of doing an everyday journal. So those were really pretty flowers that I got. So anyway, that's my plan. I'm going to get caught up and see what happened. Okay, so I'm going to start. Let's go through January, February, because I don't know. Should I work backward or should I just start in January, February? I don't even know what this stuff is. I thought I already did a lot of this stuff, but we'll see. So I have my library stuff that was going on. My library does this free little month thing Did I partake in any of this? No. So I don't need that because I didn't go to any. I didn't go to the library in January. We probably had snow. When it snows, I can't drive in the snow. I lived in Florida for 40 years, so I never learned how to drive in the snow. And yeah, so that's that. Alrighty, what do we got? Oh, I have hummingbirds on my porch. I know that's how come I did that. Okay, so this is all February things. My other option is, do I just stop and then I just save all these cute things for here's another hummingbird, for my journal for next year, or what? Oh, here's another hummingbird. Okay. What happened? Canary one see me. Yeah, I saw you. Did I not answer you? Did you ask me a question? You only do the fans twice a year, same time I dust. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I know some people are not. Okay, so here's my February thing. And then I got this for February. I tried the Ethiopian blend coffee, which now we have a new coffee place called Scooters, and I love Scooters. So this came from my sister, gave me that. I did go to Trader Joe's. I went to the Commerce Market. Okay, Kelly Bangs I hired Kelly Bangs to do my word for the year. And my word for the year was beautiful. And yeah. Okay, so these are like pictures that I pulled that I definitely am going to journal about. So from my childhood, this is like, these are from Kelly Banks. Every year, you can hire her right now. Welcome back, Jamie. Right now, every year you can hire her to do like a whole thing for, oh my goodness. Okay, so sorry. Hold on one second. Stop. My phone is ringing, which makes my camera do all kinds of weird stuff. There we are. And anyway, you can hire her. She will do a whole thing for your word of the year. That's Kelly Bangs. I don't know if you guys have heard of her. She is really, really super sweet. Okay, this is, I see, January. This paper is so old. Oh my goodness. This is Sweetwater. I don't know if you ever remember Sweetwater Paper Company. They were out of Colorado. And I went to they had a retreat, and I went with some friends to the retreat. Okay, so none of those, but I can use this January one for next year. So these will get moved in. So what I'm doing is I'm going to keep these the way I have them. Anything I don't use that's not like a memory thing, I'm going to just put them in there. It works for me, like as far as keeping. And then I'm just going to put them in this little tray behind me. And then I'll just keep pushing those in. And then, I don't know why I pulled all this stuff, but I did. I don't know why. I don't even know what year this is from. I'm assuming it's from 2025. Okay. Don't need that. Okay, it's February 2025. That was supposed to be the calendar. This was supposed to be, and then I went from a big page down to a small page, and then I was going to just stick this on a page. So now that I don't know that this works for me, because I'm the kind of person that just does it, and I know what needs to be done. So do I really need a tracker? I always joked because I was in this one little scrapbooking club, and she always made trackers, and I'm like, I need a tracker for my tracker, because I would forget to keep my tracker. Hey, Angela, how are you doing? How are you doing? So, all right, this is what I have for February. I guess I did kind of do some stuff. So apparently, I know I ordered some things from Simon Says Stamp. let's see. So I'm going to do a February thing right there. Scissors help. So tomorrow, are you guys doing your live sale tomorrow, Angela? You and Sandy. Sandy was in here. I don't know if she left or she's still in here. They do a live sale on Tuesdays. If you want to put the deets in the chat, you can. Okay, so there's February. I'm going to do this on here too. This is from February. So I think what I'm going to do is just do like a February kind of collage. That is going to be what I'm going to do here. Okay. I don't know if you knew this, but conversation hearts were Snoopy last year. So that was kind of exciting because y'all know how much I love my Snoopy. You've been working on some crazy bundles, a fun way to bid. Okay, that's fun. Stacy, traveling crafter is Angela. Oh my goodness. I have let's see. I have to wait till Wednesday to go get my Grinch socks. So I'm going to try to not eat junk food between now and Wednesday. I'm going to try just to eat really clean and healthy, and then not that I need to eat not that I need to eat the meal, you know. Oh my goodness. Okay, so somebody gave me these little Hershey Kisses, and they were Snoopy Hershey Kisses, and I found this one had Woodstock on it. So I tried to open it where I could just get. Do you guys do that? Like, do you save all kinds? I know Missy saves every little thing. So, alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna cut him out and put him. I've got the Peanuts Christmas theme song running through my head right now. Okay, I'm gonna just put him at the top up there. Probably need to use this kind of glue. This is like foil. Anti-caffeine Crafts is here. What? Oh my gosh. Unfinished projects. My unfinished projects is my own personal journal from this year. Plus, I have 4 of the Prairie Girl Gathers journals still left to do. And I want to start on December. Oh my gosh. Okay. You save every little thing too? That's so funny. I know. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that's kind of what I have been doing. I gotta glue this down. Those are my unfinished projects. This one, okay, the whole year last year, like seriously. Well, I did highlights, but I didn't go by month. So that's I'm gonna make some changes this year about how I journal and when I journal, and I'm just gonna have to make it a priority in my life because I worked on other projects. I did more collabs this year than I've ever done in my entire life, which was fun. And if anybody ever wants to do do a collab with me, please contact me because it makes me stay on track. Kind of. I'm almost done with my journal, my Prairie Girls journals. I just have to stuff them. That's all I have to do. So I want to get this out of my room and get my year finished up, putting all my junk stuff in it. Do you guys like make dates with yourself? And I think the pressure to record, and I needed a new computer, and now I got a new computer, but my cameras won't go in it. And so, because I already had that discussion, but so I know, right? We make all the journals and then we don't, like, seriously. Oh, you love to eat that Big Mac? Oh my goodness. Angela, if you go get one of those meals, that would be awesome, cuz I will not eat that Big Mac. I just know me. I won't eat it. And I have a corn allergy, so processed corn allergy, and so for me to eat a Big Mac would be, I'm taking one for the team, let's put it that way. So, and I feel bad if I threw it out. I don't know, you pay for it, but I still feel like it's wasted food. I can hear my mother. The children in India are starving. I'm like, what's that got to do with the food on my plate? Uh, yes, there is. My brother said you have to get something that's called an adapter, and it goes USB to USC. That's what you need. I know, right? Do nutri rats like Big Macs? Probably not. I don't know. Probably not though. Oh my gosh, it's funny. Okay, let's put put him in there. And let's see. I did buy some stuff from Simon Says Stamp last year, and I know I love their little card. It's just so cute. I love this little, like, is that supposed to be like a Frenchie bulldog thingy? Really cute. So let's put him on the page. Can you peel these postcards? I don't know. It's kind of thick. But I could make it a tuck spot. But yeah, I totally hear you. I make them all for everybody else. Let's see. My thing is, I wish I had saved more junk from my childhood. I'd be rich if I started saving all that stuff. I know, right? Oh my gosh. Like, if my kids saved all their stuff because I saved all my kids' stuff from childhood. And if my kids saved it from when they got it a few years back, they've got everything from the 1980s. My kids were born in 88, well, in 92, but they've got everything. Every little fad toy that was out, they have it all. If they kept it, I don't know. I just gave them all their bins and every notebook, every pen. My youngest daughter, she would save. She collected Pokemon cards, and so I saved all her Pokemon cards, and I don't even know what else. Everything. I mean, my oldest daughter would have had like a bunch of Lisa Frank stuff. Okay, let's see. But the mule keep the socks and then find a homeless person on the street to give them food. Where I live, I don't have any homeless people on the street because I live in like the middle of nowhere. I'd have to go into the city probably to find one. Okay, let's see, maybe. Maybe I'll save that one for next year. Okay. I'm gonna make this little pocket. Like, I live out in the middle of nowhere. I live in the woods. Oh, okay, I'm twisting your arm. Yeah, and then you're gonna see how cute they are, and then you won't give it to me. I know how that goes. Just kidding. So let's make him a little tuck spot. And then, oh, you know what? I probably should have put this behind him. Is it too late? Is it too late? Let's see. I think I'm going to glue this on. Oh, you're not in the group. I hope you get Cindy Lou Who. I love, my best friend's name is Cindy, and her middle name actually is Lou. And so I love Cindy Lou Who. She looks like how my youngest daughter looked. The big blue eyes and the little thin hair, little blonde toe head. That was my younger daughter. She looked just like Cindy Lou. Oh my gosh. And then she grew up to look like Cameron Diaz in The Mask. Everybody be like, you look like Cameron Diaz. Okay, let's see. Okay, I did that. I gotta put this back on. Just curious, what is the likelihood of your finishing your crafts before the new year? I have purpose. I'm gonna do it. If I'm in here 24 hours for a week, I'm doing it. I'm getting all this stuff done. I'm getting this journal finished, my January or my November, December journal, which is separate. And then I'm getting my 4 journals off. Now, do I get the cookbook journals done? I doubt. But I'm going to get those 4 Prairie Girl journals done for sure. And oh my gosh, that's going to clear out a whole mess. But I'm going to be here all night long. Do you make goals every new year for crafting? I really don't. But this year, okay. Last year, I set in my heart. No, was it last year? Maybe the year before. I journaled down every single class that I have signed up for, paid for, and never took. Or maybe took 1 or 2 classes out of it. Like I've done Wanderlust. I've got 2 of those. I've done Fodder School. I've done the sketchbook school. I've taken several of his. And I'm Tim Holtz. I took his from years ago on the tags of like his December tag deal. And you had to pay for some class he did with online card class. And so anyway, I gathered up into one file on my computer all the different classes that I paid for, never finished, and it's sitting there. And I made a list and put all my passwords down so I could access them all. And that's one of the things that I really want to do. I want to finish taking Wanderlust. And because I love that. I think I have 2 of those I need to do. Yeah. So, but that was a goal for like 2 years ago. And then a tree fell on my house. So, and then the tornado dropped 3 trees on the house. So, I didn't really have the whereabouts to do all that. But February. I love her. She's a sassy girl. I'm going to put her right there. Mm-hmm. I know I want to do all the things. Yes, Missy. Isn't it? It's a blessing and a curse. Well, fortunately, okay, so I try not to. I used to sign up for stuff thinking, oh, like I took a lot of Christy Tomlinson's classes back in the day, but hers, if you don't take it, you lose it. Like you have 1 year to do it. And same way with Marianne Moss. I took a couple of classes from Marianne Moss, and I never finished them. And so and one of them was all about like cool journals and bindings and stuff like that. So yeah, I never finished it. But sassy girl with her hand on her hip. Okay. What else do I have? Oh, I've got this thing. So apparently, I think this is when did I finish that thought? I don't know. I can't do 2 things at one time. I'm not a good multitasker. So I think I remember what happened with this. I was sitting on my swing This is why I'm writing about hummingbirds, because I was sitting on my swing and I got dive bombed by one. It just came right up to my face. I was like, what? Because I was underneath this tree that I have in my backyard. I think it's called a mimosa tree or something like that. Sangria tree, mimosa tree, something. I don't know. But anyway, my swing is right underneath this tree, and it just, yeah, it dive bombed me. So I have a feeling that's why I started. And then all of a sudden, people started sending me stuff with the hummingbirds on it, stamps. Let me go back. Let's see. So much I want to do and so little time. So true. I underestimate how much I can actually do. Okay, last question. How often do you use digitals in your journal? It's so funny that you're asking me that. Back in the day, when I was living overseas, I had to do it was really hard to find scrapbooking supplies. And so I did a bunch of digitals. I have a bunch of digitals. And then I got into all the Illustrated Faith digitals. And then I bought all like Amity Bloom digitals. And I don't know. I have so many. It's crazy. And I know it thought I was a flower. I guess it did. It was really odd. It like came right up to my face. I was like, what? What is happening? And they have like this buzzy sound. It's really weird. Um, so anyway, getting back to my story. Yes, but it's funny that you asked me that, because I was supposed to do something with Khadijah tonight. We were going to work on Christmas ephemera. And when I gathered up everything for Christmas ephemera, I gathered all my scraps and I was pulling it out of my Christmas bin and getting it all. It's all prepared in here, ready to go. But look what I found. I had organized all of these. These are all digitals. I've already fussy cut them out. They're by a couple manufacturers. Some of them are Kelly Bangs, and some of them are Illustrated Faith. And then there was another one. Is it Little Pink Cottage, or forgot her name. It was like a mother and daughter team, and she now sells on. She now sells like, she doesn't sell digitals anymore. She sells like the real thing. Uh, so anyway, I have all that organized, but I found all these things that I had already cut up, did all my fussy cutting. So I was going to just do like clusters and use them all. Okay, so what's happening here? Let's see. Sandy says, I always have such good intentions. And okay. Oh, wait, let me go back. Anti-Caffeine Craft says, I feel like I am done with classes right now. I used to take a lot of classes at my local scrapbook store, but now I want to do my own ideas. Yeah, see, that's what happened, because I was like, why am I doing that? Like, why am I taking other people's classes? I need to come up with my own. Like, I've been doing this for 30 years. So and I used to teach classes at a scrapbook store, and I taught online classes. My sister and I taught classes at CHA and in scrapbook stores and stuff. So, but when my sister passed, and then I just became on my own, and I got away from doing our business and went over and started the Preppy Crafty Girl, I just kind of like flailed for a little while, and now I feel like I'm getting back on track. You're getting an Epson Eco Tank for Christmas. Nice. I got a new laptop for Christmas. I was in dire need. What else we got going on? Sandy feels like she always has good intentions. And then, okay, that's interesting, Missy. Good to know. Okay, everyone who buys that Eco Tank, they love it. Now, I have a question about the Eco Tank, the Eco printer. Is it waterproof like a laser printer? Because I have a laser printer and I have an inkjet. I use my inkjet just for like stuff for more business type stuff. Angela's saying she loves hers. And you have a printer that doesn't print color. Yeah, keep the black and if it only does black and white and it's cheap, the ink is cheap, keep it because you can just do your invoicing stuff off of it and your labels, shipping labels. Yeah, Missy, I did. I did. 2 years, no color. Wow, okay. Well, you're gonna be just like, whoa, with the with the colors. That's gonna be awesome. Look at this. I even saved the little paper. Okay, I'm crazy. I saved the stinking little paper off the Hershey Kiss because it's got little Snoopy paw prints and hearts on it. Okay, you haven't. Has anybody tested it? Has anybody tested your eco thing if it is good in water? I only ask because, sometimes if you're doing mixed media, you don't want to print off something. Okay, where am I going to put this? Maybe down here. Can I see that there? Maybe here. There. Alrighty. There is that. Oh, I got another one. You spit tested it at the store? What, Jamie? Oh my gosh, you're so funny. I'm just wondering because if you do say you print out something like you print out a digital and you want to do mixed media art with it, will it run? You can buy this stuff that you can rub on your things and it keeps, you rub. Do I have it here? Let me show you. That's awesome. Let me see if I have it. Jamie will probably beat me. Jamie, do you know what I'm talking about? And then it was from Judykins. It's a little jar and it looks like Vaseline, but it's not. And you rub it on your item and it will keep the ink from smearing. Makes it kind of waterproof. And then Tim Holtz came out with one right after he contacted Judykins and came out with it, and they went ahead and licensed it to him. Let me see if I can't. What? Spit on your thumb and swipe it over the image. Yeah, it's not a spray though. Hold on one second. I know where I have it. I have an extra jar. Oh, sorry. In my closet. Is that it right there? Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is it. Yeah, okay. It is called Microglaze. And what you do is you apply it over artwork with your finger and then you buff away the excess with a dry paper towel. And whatever, so say I did this with an ink jet, then I'm just going to take a little bit of this. I do not know where my open jar of it is. Take a little bit of this and I'm going to you only need a tiny, tiny bit. And you just literally rub it on and then you take a paper towel and you rub it off. And then that way, so if, the really cool thing is if you're using photographs, like say you want to do something with your grandparents and you only have the one photograph and you make a copy of it on your inkjet printer and then you want to maybe do some kind of transfer, you can't. Or if you want to color it in with like a watercolor or something like that, then it'll smear. So you can make a copy of like a photo and then, buff it on there. It is really cool stuff. Highly recommend. So it is called Micro Distress Glaze. Oh, you keep a blending foam in the jar. Okay. Yeah, you only use you don't like gob it, like don't dig into it. Just rub your finger across it just so you have a little bit on your fingertip. And then you're just going to take it and you're going to rub it all over whatever you want to protect. And that way, when you add your paints and or if you're going to use distress ink on it, or something like that, it will not smear it. It's all good. Okay, so oh my goodness. So I printed this out because my sister and I were at a thrift store and they had one of these for sale and they were calling it vintage. And we were like, oh my gosh, we had one of these when we were teenagers. Do you guys remember these flip open Conair mirrors? We had the light right here and then you had the two side mirrors. So I found a photo of that. Okay, so anyway, I've got, oh, there's a snake on that side. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to journal in white, and then I'm going to fold it up, and I'm going to tuck it in that pocket. That's what I think I'm going to do. So I need a white journaling pen. I might not need all that space, so. Oh my goodness, my white pen is actually working. This is the Jelly Roll 10 Sakura. I hope I didn't talk too soon. No, it's still working. Sorry if I missed any of your comments. Okay, what else with that? Okay, so now you're dyeing paper while watching. Fun. Missy, that's awesome. I love dyeing paper. I need to do some eco prints because I just bought some beautiful yellow roses at the grocery store. We have an awesome florist at our grocery store. They do amazing bouquets and stuff. Well, I found a secret at my grocery store that if I go, and I was just looking for the restroom door. So it took me around the corner of the florist, and that's where all of the clearance items are. And so I got these a dozen yellow roses that are massive. I'm looking for my photo because I know I printed it out. I was doing some printing because I'm going to work on here, look at this. So I got those for $7. $7. And they were massive yellow roses. It was beautiful. So bought myself some flowers. But anyway, so I found them, and most of the bouquets were like $3. And but I didn't. As soon as I saw the yellow roses, I'm like, I've got to have those. I felt like that was my mother. She was always into yellow roses. I like the sterling silver. I love the sterling rose, but she always loved yellow roses, and so I just felt like that was my mother. My sister was here, and I felt like that was my mother. Just kind of just brought back some memories. So, okay, I was sitting on my swing in my backyard. I think it's called a mimosa tree, when all of a sudden this, does anybody else talk when they're writing? This hummingbird dive bombed me and stared me right in the face. Okay, and then I think let me see, where was I? Sorry, I'm going back looking at the chat. Okay, I didn't see Anti-Caffeine Crafts loves Kelly Bangs. She is a doll. Okay. Anti-Caffeine Crafts wrote, you're going in my journal. Caffeine Crafts said it thought I was a flower. Let that dry. And then I cannot believe it. That pen is working. It's so cool. How many times do you pick up a pen and a white pen and it doesn't work? So frustrating. That one was actually working. Okay. So let's go back down the bottom. All right. Is that dry? I have no patience, hence why I just did my fingernails and I've got smudges on them because I have no patience. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, what else I got? Is everybody crafting or what are we doing? I'm going to fold this and tuck it behind here. And there goes that. Okay, so that's February. Not a whole lot going on. Quit calling me. Hello. I am doing a live and I can't find my phone. It's buried on my craft desk. Oh, I found it. I found it. Hold 1 second, please. I've got to take care of this because they've called me now. Okay. Okay, so I'm helping my friend with his, oh my goodness, with the cabin. So Angela, no, we're going to this cabin. And I mean, my sister and I just went to this cabin. And so anyway, I've been helping him to gather some things together to decorate it. He wanted it like very masculine, very like it's in the mountains. So, but this is what he says to me. I told him, I said, you need to let this area just be a rest because he's all about like shoving all kinds of stuff in. And I'm like, stop. So anyway, he says he's sending me this photo because he went and he's got a house in Georgia, and then he went to the Georgia house and he found all this stuff at the Georgia house that he could bring over to the North Carolina house, and now he's like this little teeny drum. I mean, come on, like seriously. Okay, or then he put this plant, and he's like, hey, what did you do with my big green paint pan? I have absolutely no idea. I did not take the paint pan. I don't know. And then he put this like bench and the flat and the plant. Like, why is he cluttering all this in? Why is he cluttering it in? Just leave it. And then somebody made this and he bought it from some woman, and it's like an ammunition box crate. And then she stuck some kind of legs on it. Like, I don't know. It's like, and then she tied some rope on it and he thought it was cool. So I don't know. Can you see that? Like, seriously? I'm like, what are you doing? So anyway. Okay, now I've got to, where am I? I just finished with that one, and I have her left over, so I can put her and this in my February for next year. Where's my February for next year? And then, do I need this? I guess I could go back and look at my thing. Right? I know he needs to step away from the furniture. I know. I'll tell him. Well, okay, so last time I went, oh my gosh, he had all kinds of stuff junked up in there. So my sister and I, we did a big edit, and we put a big pile by the door, and we told him all this stuff has to leave. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. I'm like, He's gone everywhere from cabin to granny chic to like I'm like, what do you have going on here? Oh Lordy. So oh okay, they are in the shed. Look in the trash can. He's asking me where his paint thing is. Um, so okay, let me go back and look at photos. Maybe that'll trigger my memory. Months. Let me go back to February, August, July, March, February. Did I even do anything in February? Made some kits to sell in my shop, which I think I have one left. If you're looking for some February ephemera kit. Oh, I worked in the garage. February 2nd, that's right. I had to, we were getting a big snowstorm and I had to get my car in the garage. So I finally got my house back last year. And so February 2nd was the snowstorm coming. And I cleaned out the rest of the garage. Okay. And then, all right. Okay. If you have issues with stress and sleep from holiday chaos, take magnesium glycinate. Promotes relaxation and sleep and supports your mood. For some reason, I took that screenshot. Oh, I went to the bins on February the 10th because there's everybody waiting for them to restack the walls. So what time was that? 2:28, 2:48. I went to the Goodwill bins. I'm gonna have to print out some of these photos. Okay, or maybe not. What else? Oh, my TV got hung up on the wall on February 11th. TV hung on the wall. Okay. Oh, yeah. Water was leaking in the garage. So ongoing. And they're saying, yeah, okay. So I had some house stuff going on. Garage door leaking. And they're not taking responsibility for it. I don't think your garage is supposed to be doing that. So, but it is. No, I'm not going. I'm not going to do the live with Kadi today because she is not feeling well. So she contacted me. Oh, okay. This is all builder junk. Okay. Builder stuff. What is that thing? Oh my gosh. Okay, so this February 15th. See, they were dive bombing and dying on my sidewalk, dive bombing my high windows. Okay, birds, dive bombing. So I guess it's going to start up again in February. Windows. Golly, my retaining walls like really. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, I had a tornado warning on February the 15th. That's the same thing. Tornado warning. Do you guys ever do like back journaling or is it just me? Oh, I was looking for this photo because I want to do this terrace gardening. And I was on Pinterest and they were showing how you can do like terrace gardening very inexpensively. And I have a retaining wall already. And what my thought was, and it's supposed to help with like the hill retention. And so my thought was to do my plantings behind the retaining wall on the hill and then to then do another like terrace garden and another. So You basically fill it in with leaves and stuff, which I have a ton of right now, and you build the hillside up and you plant gardens. So I thought about doing like a terrace gardening, and then so that would be like my driveway, and then that's the hill going up to the top where my mailbox is. This is not my home. This was off of Pinterest. But anyway, I was looking for this. Okay, you do a daily journal all year, so I back journal all the time. Gotcha. I know. Except I'm back journaling all the way back to February. Oh goodness. I can't. Okay. All right. Then I got all kinds of junk with my builder. Who we won't even go there. All right, what's this thing? Okay, then February 17th, some flowers got delivered to my home. So I got some red flowers. Red roses came today. Although I'm not a big fan of red roses. Oh, that was my little Valentine's display. So, yeah. Okay, I'm drinking this actually right now. If you guys want something refreshing that has no sugar in it and no anything bad for you, this Trader Joe's sparkling cranberry clementine is one of my all-time favorite. It. Oh no! I just poured it. I just poured it on my desk. Ah. Okay. I guess I printed this off on my. I printed this off on my laser. So it's not oh shoot. Yeah, Khadijah called me. She wasn't feeling well. I did it on my laser printer apparently because it's not running. Well, shoot. Okay. Now I got to draw around the water. But anyway, I'm drinking this right now. I love the Trader Joe's sparkling. Okay, then let me see. Am I into February still? Oh, I made a bunch of journal things. Oh, I made homemade pizza February 23rd. I love making homemade pizza. Okay, let's see. February 23rd. Made homemade pizza. See, look how pretty. I want pizza right now. It's my homemade pizza there now. Okay, what do we got? I think that's it. Now I put some stuff in Etsy. Oh, I did a live and I rusted a bunch of stuff. February 23rd. So I must have made pizza and did that and rusted. I'll just put it on the 24th. Did a live and did faux rusting. That was by I think Louisa Heinzel did that. And then, but she did it on chipboard, and I had all this grunge board from Tim Holtz back in the day. Used to do grunge board. I have so much of it, and so I did that. I did that rusty technique. Have I used any of the items that I've made? No, not at all. It's sitting in a box. Okay, let's see. Oh, I started February 24th doing my own sourdough starter. Okay, so sourdough starter adventure began and now has since died. I killed it. I know, right? Yeah, I hope she feels better too. She's been really busy doing her, oh my gosh, I got more stuff from my builder. Okay, what's going on here? The cat came by on the 25th. Oh, I got my ice cream maker and I made ice cream. So, got a ice cream machine. It's the coolest thing. It only makes a pint, so it's like 2 servings, and it's awesome. It's just this little tiny. It's Cuisinart makes a pint. got an ice cream machine and started using it because I can't have corn products, byproducts. A lot of ice cream has like corn, sometimes corn syrup, stuff like that. So I have to make my own ice cream, and I can buy a lot of it has confectioner sugar in it. And if you ever read the back of confectioner sugar, I hate to tell you, it's not sugar. They add cornstarch to it. And but Trader Joe's has a confectioner sugar that does not have cornstarch. It's only sugar. Sourdough and gardening, some of your favorites. Yes, Missy. I started gardening this year too, which is a whole nother story. Oh my goodness. I did make these zesty South Indian kitchen crackers. They were very good. Oh, and this is it's called the best ever red potato salad. This is so good. It's delicious. I did make that and it really was good. So, oh, I was doing all kinds of sourdough stuff, and there's that cat. Angela, see, look at that. He looks like your kitten. Are you keeping your kitten, Angela? Oh, I even made my own bagels. So you make them like this and then you boil them. So I was making my own sourdough bagels. I made my own sourdough donuts. Yeah. So anyway, I think that's it for February. Let's see. Do I have anything else? Wait. Okay, that's my February. Wasn't that exciting, but I got it journaled and it's a little wet. It's a little wet. So I'm going to put that in there. Okay, that's February. Let's do some, I'm going to keep these out because these are kind of like, I printed some stuff out just to bring back some memories. Remember these whistle pops? Oh my gosh, I loved whistle pops when I was a kid. And then the Brady Bunch. And I had this bed, but I had it with it was pink, all pink. I love Lucy. I loved Pippi Longstocking. Anybody remember Papagallo purses? I'm actually looking for a real one. I have a faux one that I found. It's not real. And how many of you had these Coca-Cola shirts? Anybody? I had a yellow one. Did I have a red one too? I think I may have had a red one too. Oh my gosh. I loved making sourdough. Okay, here's the deal though. I was eating it all. So I think I gained like 10 pounds eating all my sourdough stuff. The cookies were fabulous. The donuts, the bagels, oh my gosh. And I'm not like I would eat it a lot, but you know, I was eating it and I usually don't eat that much like starches. I don't eat a whole lot of starch. So, oh man, yeah. I finally got it off. Okay. So, does anybody remember Papagallo purses? All right, doing this. Oh, this is February from my sister. So I kind of need to add this in somewhere. Maybe I'll turn it that way. I think I'm just going to punch it and poke it in. Put it in there. What happened to the cap to my pen? Does anybody see where I put it? Okay. Oh, I love scones. I love scones. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's just pure butter. The whole thing. They're so yummy. I have a scone pan and everything because I love scones. But that's another thing. Okay. And I can make them and freeze them, but I still have to eat them. Okay. So there is that. And then I'm gonna, I should probably poke the holes in this wet mess. Do I want to do it? I need to cut the bottom off. It's too big. Maybe cut this side off. I don't know. This was some, okay, there. I don't need all this at the top. That is that. Do I have a blank page here? I don't. Okay. I'm gonna. I love scones. When we went to England, we had scones with the clotted cream and the jam. Oh, yum. Yum, yum, yum. So that's just adding fat onto more fat. The clotted cream. So yummy. So I met a new lady at church yesterday, and she loves making her own homemade ice cream too. So we were comparing notes. She makes pistachio, and I was telling her that I'm hooked on banana walnut at the moment. It's really good. Okay. Peeps, only the yellow. I think I did that one. Oh, here. Oh, Happy Meal. This was Mission Impossible Makers. What month was that in? Now I'm already into May. So I got to back up because I've got March. So I did some May. Let's see what I got in here. This is March. I don't think I'm going to, I'm not going to do a cleaning tracker. I know me. I just clean. I have my weekly routine. This was from the Christmas swap in July. That needs to go with my July stuff. Look, my pen just went flying. I don't know what happened to the cap on my pen. Okay. You make scones with the discard? Ah, did I try doing sourdough scones? I don't know if I did make sourdough scones. Oh, I did pour that stuff all over my desk. Okay. Did it get on my paper? No. Okay. I don't know what happened to the cap on my micro pen. Well, that stinks. I don't know what happened to it. Okay, when did I try this Ethiopian? This was February. So guess what I'm going to do? Poke a hole and stick it in. Or maybe what I'll do is glue it on. I'm not going to glue it there. I can glue it on this because I don't have anything right there. It's just white. Or I know what I can do with it. Put it on the back of this card. Yeah, so I've been like hooked. I've been going to Scooters. If I feel like having a coffee, I usually make my own. I have all kinds of recipes for fun coffees, and I usually make my own. But every now and then, I want a treat. I go to Scooters. They are owned and operated by veterans. And oh my gosh, so much cheaper and so much better. It's like delicious. Have you heard of Scooters? And for Halloween, they were giving away these really cute, look at this keychain. Oh my gosh, it says Scooters Coffee. It's so cute. And it opens so you can hide something in there. So cute. So they were giving these away. I did not realize it. I don't celebrate Halloween, but I went there because I was going to church, and they gave me this when I got my coffee. So that was a nice little surprise. Okay, so that's February. Now we're heading into March. Let's see what I did in March. I got a lot of stuff in here. My birthday's in March. I must have been gardening. And my daughter's birthday is in March, so I wrote a little note to her about the 10 things. Both my daughters' birthdays are in March. So I did write a list of 10 things why I love being your mom. So I'm going to put that in there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh yeah, that was the bee fiasco. Gardening. Oh, this will work. I can do it on this peachy color stuff. Whoops. Yes, and then you get to scoot around through the drive-through. You are totally right. Oh, Missy, your daughter's birthday's in March. All of ours are in March. Mine and my 2 daughters are in March. It's our own form of March Madness. So I know Carol was helping me do the with my gardening. Okay, this is about my bulbs, planting the bulbs, and how all the animals came and ate them. So I'm going to carry this over here. Oh, Angela, I found that article about how you can talk to someone about anything. I found it. Remember, it was in this newspaper. It was on the backside of what I wanted, where you're like, save it. I just found it. I couldn't find where I put it, and I had stuck it in here to do. So I've got a journal about that mess. Oh, goodness. All right, so there's that. What else is in here? Got a little happy birthday thing, Mabobby. I think I need to do birthday on another one. This one is going to be all about, sadly, my soft touch holly died. Those dumb. And they were so expensive. They were $25 each, but I had gotten a gift card for my birthday from a friend of mine, and I went and got them, and those stupid nutria dug them all up. So there's that. So much for my, so anyway, yeah. And I got them at this thing. It was like some kind of co-op. Gardening. Oh, this is the little, that's my receipt for them. Came in this really cute little envelope. So maybe what I'll do is stick that there. Why can't I stick this on straight? Can I stick this on straight? There we go. Hi, Hope. Welcome back. Scooter Doodle is my favorite flavor. I've not had that. Oh, what I have? I had one last week. It was so good. It was the caramel something. Oh, brown sugar caramel maybe. Oh, my caramelized brown sugar, something like that. Oh, that was delicious. What growing zone am I in? I have no idea. Like 8 something, 8A, something like that. Let me see. Yeah, they're supposed to go in full sun or part shade, and that's exactly where I planted them. I did them exactly how the lady told me to plant them, and the nutria dug them all up, and they were dead. They never came back. And I live outside of Memphis. Okay. Now I'm going to do my birthday over on this side, I think. And I have these antique little dolls, and I thought I'm just going to use this thing. I made paper dolls. I made a copy of it for myself because she had on a little outfit that was for birthday. Super cute. So I'm going to use that. Okay, you're in 9A, 9B. I know. I used to live down in Florida. So I'm very familiar with growing stuff in Florida, and everything I did, like, always did really well. I grew pineapples, hibiscus. Oh my goodness, my hibiscus. I bought some hibiscus for here because they said, oh yes, you can have hibiscus here. Yeah, you can have them here. You just have to make sure you cover them every single time it gets below 40. So now they got blankies on them, and I keep rolling them in and out of my garage. I'm like, okay, this is not working for me. But they're so pretty. They were so pretty. They bloomed great. They're big trees, like topiaried out, and I have them in big pots by my front door. And they look awesome. Okay, this person is headless. This little girl's headless. I don't like that. We have to find a head for her. All right, then I have this little kid's birthday song. Put it on here. What do you guys do with these like baby doll clothing things? Because they don't have heads. All right, I'm going to put that up there. I'm going to move my trash can closer. I'm like tossing stuff in it and I'm missing it. I don't know about you. I can't stand having anything on the floor. I have to have a clean floor. It's just a pet peeve of mine. I still do not know what happened to the cover, which stinks because now it's going to dry out. I don't see it anywhere on my table. Maybe it's in my journal. Oh well. Okay. Okay, I'm not using my headless baby yet, but I am going to put this on. What did I do for my, oh yeah. I went down to the new steakhouse. Some friends took me to the steakhouse downtown, so I can write about that. What is the name of that steakhouse? AJ's, I think it's called. Yeah, it was AJ's. Well, do I have a March? Okay. Oh, my friend Carol sent me a card for my birthday. I should put that here. She is going through chemo right now. So if you're a praying person, keep her lifted up for me. She mentored me as a worship leader back in the early aughts. Oh, I just found my cap. It's down by my feet. I looked down because the little hole punch thing went flying, and I saw the cap. All right, let's stick that on there. Come on out. Ah, I got it. Hi, Tammy. I am having a good evening. I am going to get my journal done. So don't feel bad if you have to leave before I get off because I'm on a mission. I'm going to get my journal done tonight. And I'm only in March, but I'm going to get it done. Okay, my bin find from, I got to go down and I forgot. I got to get that out of the attic. My bin find was this old vintage, this was March 10th, old vintage tin, mint tin. It was pretty large too. So that was a cool find. I went to the bins, March 10th bins find. So I got to go back and look at my photos and see what else I did. So I got that there. And then, I got another card from my brother's family. And then happy birthday. These haven't been laundered as I just found them. Enjoy. Oh, this is from you, Angela. That's from you. This is, this is my mother wrote this, and my sister sent it to me. I think mom wrote this to put in your birthday card in 2012. Her handwriting got worse at the end. I thought you might want to have it. Oh, all right. So let's put Angela's, and then I will put my brother and sister-in-law up there. And maybe what I'll do is I need to make a pocket, but I would like to keep that. Oh, because this is when their bird passed away. So, and then I got another card from my sister. Do you guys save cards? Do you save your cards? I didn't used to, but then after my mother and my sister passed away, I'm kind of sentimental now. I love to see like their handwriting. Okay, let's put this one in here. And I'm kind of thinking, I think what I'm going to do so I don't have a bunch of white backgrounds is I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to glue it back to back, and that way I got a pocket. I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to glue it like that. That way I don't lose the writing, but I can tuck something down into the card. I should have punched it first. Ah! It got me! Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on this one. How do I get in there? Ah! It's flying right out at me. Okay. So, is everybody on goal to get their stuff done before the end of the year? All your unfinished projects? And do you have a lot of them, or are you like Carla and gets everything done? Like, because I'm watching Carla. She's like a machine. She's incredible. She's my inspo. Oh, I can put this. I got, oh, that's right. I know why I have this in here. Because I was being tracked by those carpenter bees last year. Those big, like, bumblebee looking things. But I found out they were actually carpenter bees. And they were looking for a home. And their home was not going to be my house. But, so anyway, I tried to spray them, but I couldn't. They like dart. They go like all over the place. And so, he was tracking me. So I ran in the house and he was like tracking me across all up, no matter where I went. He was like tracking me, and he tracked me for days. And so I did not know that was a thing. And shoot, I just did this on the wrong side. I shouldn't have punched the holes because I did them on the wrong side. You're gonna get you got them all done, or I'll get all the Prairie Girls done. Yes, I'm gonna get all my Prairie Girls done too. So I'm on a mission. They will be done by the end of this month. And then what I'm gonna do is I am going to come up with a new way of doing this to where I actually do it and not all at one time at the end of the year. Oh goodness, I'm gonna actually do it. And all right, let's see. I gotta go that way. So I gotta punch the holes over here. Gotta punch the holes here. I need to come up with a new way of memory keeping. Either I need to set myself, because I was kind of setting myself like a schedule where I was doing it once a week, and I think I gotta go. I think I have to go back. I just need to find the day that I want to do it on, where I'm just gonna sit down and wow, the color green was really a big color for my birthday last year. I never noticed everybody kind of went with that green thing. Oh, this is from my canasta group. And I'm not going to be able to do that. So, but I can do this. Yes, I can. It's my best friend from high school sent me that one. And it'll have a hole at the top in case I need to stick anything else in there. All right. I'm going to do that. Is that going to work? If I punch the holes here, it's not going to work because I won't be able to open that there. Oh, shoot. Okay, so what's my other option? And she wrote something on there, and they wrote all over the back on that. I could probably do some tabs is what I need to do. Hold 1 second, please. I got to come up with I got to get some kind of tickets. I'll make some tabs. You just have the dangles to do? I wish I only had the dangles to do. All my dangles are done. All I have to do is stuff them. All the ephemera's done. All the pages are sewn in. I just need to stuff them. Angela, let's do a live. Let's do a live. And get these things done. Okay, I need some tickets. So hold 1 second. I got a whole roll of them up here. Okay. So, the thought is to do some tickets. Whoopsie. Like so. And then I need to do another one. Yes, let's do it. Need to get her done. I was just watching somebody's live. Were they live? No, they were recorded, and they were saying, oh, I know who it was. It was Craft Room Stories, that she needs to do hers. And I watched somebody else, and they said they still had theirs to do. So there are people out there that never finished, haven't finished either. They're Prairie Girls journals. Okay, and then after the first of the year, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do all my 12. I'm going to finish them. My 12 cookbook journals, because I've been talking about them for 2 years. They are, all the covers are done. All the pages have been picked out. They have not been put together as signatures and sewn in or punched, because some of them are binders, but all the ephemera is done. I am this close. I was this close to having them all done, and then I had to move. So they all went in bins. So now what I'm going to end up doing is I am going to definitely definitely going to finish those up because I'll get those 3 bins out of my garage and that'll be so awesome. I think I have 4 bins. And then I'm just going to take all this stuff and just do big bags of cookbook ephemera and cookbook pages and all that stuff. Okay, so got that. That was my solution for being able to, now I can see the inside of this one and I can see the inside of that one and it still looks cute. And I can tuck this one in from my mama and my sister. Tuck that right. Oops, tuck that in here. Okay. That's that. I don't know why I have this. No idea what that has anything to do with. Information, please. Mount McKinley Mobile Homes. What does that have anything to do with? I don't know. Okay, I don't know about those yet. I have to do some investigating. Scandal in New York. Oh, yeah. Okay. I definitely need this. Shoot. Somebody's texting me. Khadijah. What? Khadijah's on StreamYard. I may have to switch over. Hold on one second. We may be adding Khadijah in. Well, I may have to switch over because I can't add her into this one because she won't be able to stream to her channel. Hold one second, everybody. We may be... Well, I may have to go out and come back in. Okay, let's see. I had an equestrian Ralph Lauren inspired on deck for December, and I'm not starting till the Prairie Girls gather at their new homes. I hear you on that one. Oh, yeah, but can she stream to her channel if I give her the link to mine? I used to have the paid version. I don't have the paid version anymore. I think you have to have the paid version in order for people to stream to their own, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let me see. See, she said she just signed up for the paid version. Let me see. Oh no, she's got people on hers. Okay, so stay on my channel. I'm just gonna log out and do the new StreamYard, and then I'll be right back. So you just stay where you are, and you'll see the new live on my channel. I'll be right back. I'm gonna connect with her and stream.